On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. John Means is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now to the plate, Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Out in front of it, strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Derek Jeter goes down for the first out of the game.
Williams.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 27 homers and 63 runs batted in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. Martinez, 30 years of age. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And it's fouled away. Williams takes his lead at third with 1 away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
from the stretch. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The set and the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Orlando Hernandez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
In now, Eddie Matthews. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The numbers, 282 to start play, 21 homers, and 54 runs batted in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cecil Fielder as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Cecil Fielder.
First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball in.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So next to bat will be Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Raines stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Rome. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now into the box, Austin Hayes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hayes tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
DJ Stewart is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Yanked hard but foul to the right.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Canseco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up is Jorge Posada, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Posada on at first, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field. But that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Williams is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next to hit is Jake Cronenworth, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slow grounder to first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. And now Tino Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Next to hit, Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a nod to it.
At the plate, Tim Raines in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fielder, base runner at first with 1 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Stewart is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hayes on the run for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
A little bit of a unique home run in that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting, third baseman, Eddie.
So here is Eddie Matthews looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. So now into the box is Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. He singled in his first AB. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Matthews has a play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings
Leading
the rest
off
of the way.
for the Orioles.
All right, thanks,
The
Heidi.
designated
Now to
hitter,
bat, Kyle
Kyle
Seager. He'll look to light a spark
Seager.
under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeter will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Raines will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Bases
The
are empty
catcher,
here with two away,
Chance.
and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance
Cisco.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a
The batter,
professional,
number
clean
9,
AB. Didn't
second
cheat to
baseman.
anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1 left for the Orioles. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino.
First pitch on the way. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. A solo shot down the line in right, number 392 of his career. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Darryl Strawberry will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 18, Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch on its way. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 16 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Next for New York, Tim Raines. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 New York. Ryan Mountcastle back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. First offering. Eddie Matthews stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next,
boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak chopper to the left side. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now here is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next up is Alan Trammell. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trammell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
All even now, 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Don't want to forget about him. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Austin Hayes the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. He grounded out last time up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. DJ Stewart becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1.
Leading off the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 2-1. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bernie Williams is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Tino Martinez will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. For the first pitch, a check at first. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Williams leads off first with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hit in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone. Up next, Jose Canseco. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. First pitch on its way.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Jose Iglesias is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Hit to short. And through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
the first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This is foul right side. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Tanner Scott enters from the pen to start the 9th. Trying to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Next to dig in, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. Possibly more than that. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The second baseman.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And the runner back. Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, the third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Next up, Alan Trammell, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The batter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews.
Leading off.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Third baseman, Eddie.
And he throws the fastball by him here.
Matthews.
0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. 1-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Up next,
stepping in next, Austin Hayes. He bounced out last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.